Gene Deal, Jaquar, Uncle Ron, and Eminem have accused Diddy of using Tupac, Andre Harrell, Kim, Biggie, and Heavy D for sacrifice. If this is true, Diddy's hand is soaked in blood. It seems pretty true because the FBI and 50 Cent exposed P Diddy's new hit list. What do you think? Let's take a look. Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal alleges that the notorious B.I.G. was not dead in a drive-by shooting. Deal attended the Art of Dialogue show where he challenged the claim that Biggie was killed in a drive-by, claiming that the car had been waiting for the rapper all night. Throughout the discussion, the bodyguard expresses his dissatisfaction with the lies he claims are depicted in films and interviews. Deal recalled the events of the March 1997 night when bullets hit Biggie, and he was sent to his help. He described pulling the legendary MC from his SUV while the 25-year-old died in his arms. The former bodyguard fought back the tears as he remembered the spring night when the Bad Boy Records chart-topping artist attended the Soul Train Award show after party, alleging that Big's death haunts him. In his interview, Deal quoted Diddy, and according to him, Diddy said that he doesn't care if Tupac gotta die, Biggie gotta die, or Surge Knight goes to jail, something has to change. And he concluded that Diddy allegedly conspired to have Biggie killed. Uncle Ron is determined to prove to the world that Diddy is to blame for Biggie's death. In an internet video, he stated that Diddy offered him a large amount of cash to do a hit on Biggie, but he rejected it when he discovered Diddy wanted complete catalog ownership. He said, "I was offered $30,000 to perform a hit on Biggie Smalls. March 1st of 1997, I was approached by Diddy to perform a hit on one of his artists. Finding out he wanted all the rights to his catalog, I turned him down because I also found out that very night, Biggie had plans of leaving Bad Boy. Biggie should never have been in California promoting an album with a broken fibula bone who can barely walk to go to another studio when he did have his own studio in New York. He said he was being investigated and had handed over some shreds of proof to security. Uptown Records began with just 5 persons. Puffy and Allen were the only survivors after Kim Porter, Heavy D, and Andre Harrell died. Diddy had never had a near-death experience in his life. Is this just a coincidence? The one thing that all of these artists had in common was that they were all writing books. Did Diddy sacrifice his rappers to silence them from speaking up? Sean John Combs, better known as Puff Daddy, is a $900 million rich American rapper, musician, record producer, record executive, and entrepreneur. He has unquestionably grown this much over the years. Yet that makes little difference given the numerous charges against him throughout the years. Tupac Shakur was rumored to be his first victim. While Tupac was most known for his rap career, he was also a superb actor, poet, and intelligent, outspoken advocate for America's poor and ignored. Over his career, he created an enormous amount of artistic work, including studio albums, big Hollywood feature films, and published writings. He was the most prolific musician, selling over 75 million. Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls were two of the most important hip-hop performers that helped define rap music. Their influence can still be heard in the work of young musicians emerging in the music scene, which is surprising given that they both died over 20 years ago. Both were victims of gang violence, and their deaths in the late 1990s provoked worldwide sadness in the hip-hop scene and years-long investigations that have yet to reveal any suspects. Tupac's family in France mourned him after his tragic demise, but not Diddy, who allegedly expressed happiness at his demise. Rumor has it that Diddy murdered Tupac to move him out of the way. He got what he wanted, but that wasn't the end. He then moved on to Biggie, who passed away similarly to Tupac. He was shot after a performance. Something is fishy, don't you think? What about the death of Kim Porter? Kim Porter, Diddy's former girlfriend and the mother of 3 of his children, passed very suddenly, leaving no clear cause of death to be determined. The 47-year-old actress and model was discovered unconscious in her home in the San Fernando Valley neighborhood of the city. The coroner reported that she was pronounced dead in her house. At the time, the Los Angeles Police Department stated that no foul play was suspected. Later, though, there was talk that she had been poisoned. The untimely death of Andre Harrell, who created Uptown Records and signed several huge R&B musicians to his label in the late 80s and early 90s, fueled speculation that Diddy was involved in all these deaths. Eminem has stirred a new controversy about Tupac Shakur's tragic murder after writing a lyric accusing P Diddy of killing the hip-hop legend. He released his latest album, Kill Shot, which fans know was directed at rapper Machine Gun Kelly as part of their ongoing war. The diss track includes the lyrics, "The day you put out a hit is the day Diddy admits he put the hit out that got Pac killed." The song ends with the words, "And I'm just playing Diddy, you know I love you." Diddy has faced numerous allegations over the years. Do you believe he did all of these on purpose to silence others? Well, it seems that we will soon have all of the answers. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming.